30 years, one man has recovered and revitalized music written during the Holocaust. Pieces written by Jews, prisoners of war, Roma, and other Nazi prisoners.
Well, tonight, during Jewish American Heritage Month, the music plays for a sold-out crowd in Omaha.
KETV News Watch 7's Joey Safchik shows us how the message lives on through music.
Susie Cohn takes in the first sacred notes.
It's a very spiritual feeling to listen to it.
This has been years in the making.
I heard this music that I just couldn't believe.
Not just any music, melodies written during the Holocaust, resurrected decades later by Italian Jewish maestro Francesco Loturo.
Those who wrote music in the camps chose beauty. This music will survive, and the message inside the music, it will survive.
Loturo travels the world salvaging music from humanity's darkest days and bringing it to life in the name of all the composers and men, women, and children who did not live to see liberation.
This music was a way to resist death. Musicians in these camps chose music to defend themselves and the human race from destruction.
And for the first time, Omaha will hear this music live, played by the city symphony.
Despite everything all around, we survived. This music survived. So it's a sort of smile telling the story of this music that helped humans survive.
In a concert conducted by Loturo, but orchestrated behind the scenes by Omaha philanthropist Susie Cohn.
Every note he plays is important, and I am so grateful to be able to have this happen in our city of Omaha.
And there's something particularly poignant about hearing the music come to life here at the Tri-Faith Center, whose mission is to bring peace into a world desperately in need of harmony.
In this place, a very positive energy is being created with the people working on this.
Not just the people making music, but the people listening to it.
I think that there are so many people who haven't even heard of the Holocaust that they need to know what happened to our ancestors.
And Omaha's Jewish leaders believe the language of music that transcends religion, race, and time can be an entry point for Holocaust education, stringing together the past and the present.
I think if we can really put names, faces, music to that number of 6 million, then we can really understand a little bit more about ourselves.
A lesson that reverberates through Temple Israel and is Maestro Lotoro's life mission.
They wanted this music to be performed one day in theaters, concert halls, auditoriums, churches, synagogues.
We hear their story of death. We don't hear their story of how they lived and what they put into the world.
Hearing that story one note, measure, or aria at a time. Joey Safchik, KETV, News Watch 7.